Hello, I've come onto the channel today to share some makes from a workshop at Keep On Crafting, which was in September, and also a small haul from the shop as well. The workshop was with Jo Firth Young, using her paper artsy stamps. First card is on this craft card, and we've stamped the flowers. We've also used a white gel pen. And we've also added some glaze from the paper artsy paints, which gives it that sort of shine. I hope you can see that. And then obviously old book pages, and added a few gems. Mine is actually missing some little extra bits at the bottom just because I didn't have time. I'm really quite slow at making cards. And this sentiment says, everything you can imagine is real. The next one is this with the two colours of Distress Oxides. So I've chosen this pink and orange. I think I was feeling a bit autumnal, a bit Halloweeny maybe. I don't very often go for pinks, so that was a bit of a change for me. And again, we've stamped one of the flowers, added in some gel pen with the white, and the background is done with some acrylic paint and the same stamp, so it gives this watermark effect. And then we've added some doodles of our own, so I've added a bit of my own doodling around here. I could always add in some more. I have got a slight tear where I had it pinned down, but it doesn't matter because that's where I'll probably put the sentiment, so that should hide that nicely. And the final card was this one. So we stamped out three of the same image on the back of the card, and then we stamped one onto a separate piece of card. And then because we used our Press to Impress, or any stamping platform you could use, I'm going to share this on the channel at some point because I think it's a really cool technique. We stamped it out on a separate bit, left the stamp in the Stamp Impress, took the stamped image out, painted it, and it means you can paint it really roughly. You don't have to worry about the lines. And then once it was dry, re-stamped over it. And because that stamp was still in exactly the same place in the press, it meant it came down exactly on top of the original, which brings all your black lines back in, which I thought was rather cool. And obviously I've stuck this over one of the images on the base card and cut off the edges, and we've added some book text there, and I could either have it open obviously that way, or I can have it like that. And I think I actually like that. I quite like the fact that it's coming down from the top rather than the side. And then in the afternoon we did this. So it's a notebook, and I need to repaint the back because it's got a few flecks on it from my board. But we painted it with black acrylic paint, and then we stamped out this image on a piece of paper or a piece of card using the Press to Impress again, or whatever stamping platform you have, and did the same thing, i.e. you don't need to worry about staying within the lines. You just colour over it roughly and then re-stamp, and it brings back your black lines. And I've added some white gel pen and a bit of doodling with the white gel pen as well. And then I had a bit of a smudge here with my doodling on the notebook, so I've just covered that up with another bit that I'd cut off from down here, so that just looks like a leaf. And this is just doodled with white gel pen, and it's there's a few stamps as well, but then I've just added to them, and I really like that. I think that's quite cool. The only thing I need to do is just add my plastic to the front, my film, this stuff, so that it doesn't obviously get damaged when I use it. And then I obviously want to do the back. Like I say, it's a bit crabby because it's I've picked up stuff from my craft mat, so I need to just sand it off a bit and redo that. And that is the 4 projects that we made, and now I will share with you the small haul that I got as well. Obviously after the workshop I bought some bits and pieces from the shop, and I'm going to share those now. First of all, I've bought some of the new Hunky Dory collection. It's from the Poppy Wishes collection. So this is luxury topper set. It says in loving memory. Now I'm making a project with some poppy related things, so this is why I've bought this. You could make 2 cards at least with this, but as I've shown you before with the Hunky Dory stuff, you can usually get a lot more from them. And this one is Poppy Joy. I love this red on the black, and it has a slight oriental feel to it, I think. And the final one is Thoughts of You, which is like this pinky one. And then I've bought 2 stamps from that range as well. So this is Poppy Fields, and this is Perfect Poppy. And I love how this is like just part of a poppy, so you can just stamp it off the edge of something really easily. And of course I had to get some of the Joyfully stamps, the ones we were using in the workshop. And I've got this set, which is number 82. It says everything you can imagine is real. And you've got these really quirky flowers. I just love Jo's designs, they're brilliant. They're so different. This is 81. And you can see that they're red rubber, and they're very large stamps. And it's really easy to use portions of them as well. And she's also paid real attention to the detail in the fact that you've obviously got this flower up here. Now if you wanted to decoupage that, rather than have to cut that out, you can just stamp this one and cut that out rather than having to fiddle your way around there. This is a lot easier to cut that. And then obviously you've got the leaves separate, so you can add as many or as few as you want. And this one we've got, this is number 80, and it has the stem extender, so you could do this really tall. You can make them a lot longer than they are. And quite possibly my favourite set that I've bought recently, which is set 83, and it is Halloween. So we've got Boo, Hubble Bubble, Mess and Rubble, Let Me Make Art and I Won't Make Trouble. So we've got these cute monsters down here, which I think are just adorable. And obviously the Crofts and the Cauldron. I think they're fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a thumbs up and a comment, as I love to read them, and I'd also love you to subscribe if you don't already. Until next time, cheerio.